always liked art, but I trained as a graphic designer and illustrator in Australia. Anyway, so I was in the corporate design department, and they sat us down in front of 4 little Mac SEs and said, we think you should learn how to use these. And I completely fell in love with the computer. I thought it was just amazing that I would no longer have to try and draw a straight line with a repeatograph and get little blobs of ink everywhere. But eventually I fell out of love with the computer and didn't want to spend the rest of my life staring at a screen and mediating all of my interactions with the world through a screen. Did a 5-day workshop on drawing birds with Jack Laws, and it changed my life. I was up in the mountains for 5 days with no connection with anything electronic, and I was so happy. The world just opened to me, and art was the way of opening that. And I thought, okay, this is going to be easy. I'm just going to be an artist. And of course, it turned out not to be that easy. But I was fortunate that I was able to close down my graphic design business and go for it as an artist full time. And coming off of 30 years of working on a computer, the thing which most appealed to me was watercolor, because there's no undo. You have to make a decision and stick with it. And it meant that I could go out in the world and to sit still and pay attention to what was happening around me. And it meant that I could sit on a street corner and paint. It meant that I could hike up a trail in the wilderness with my paints and pretty much sit anywhere and work anywhere. I love its transparency and the way it kind of sits lightly on the page. You don't end up with big, heavy, bulky objects. That paintings are light and more transient things. And I love being messy. I love getting ink on my fingers. I love that watercolor is so immediate and that you have to be in the present to do it.